Can you dig it, sucker?
Go ahead. Hey everybody! Here. You know who it is. The best entertainers on the internet. Going straight to the top. The
Back we never left.
The Takeover is on. For real. It is on and popping.
Yes, sir.
It's on and popping in the WWE right now. One thing I'm very interested in, and might not be a lot of people's minds, Mason Ryan. What kind of injury does he have? I don't know. I don't think it's that serious because Mason Ryan is the future.
It is kind of serious. I think it's
it's a shame because he's the future, man.
Muscle or shoulder.
He was going to be a future megastar in the WWE. He's still going to be if his injury's not that bad. I haven't read up on it, but I just hear on Raw and SmackDown that Mason Ryan is injured. And you know what I mean? This CM Punk thing, it's going to be crazy tomorrow night in Boston. Mikey, tell me about it, man.
Well, supposedly they have it advertised in Boston that John Cena will be taking on CM Punk in a streak fight. And they said, will this be CM Punk's last Monday Night Raw, or will this be John Cena's last time in Boston? So, I don't know. That's what they're advertising on the, on their show for Monday Night Raw. So, I don't know, I guess we gotta wait and see. And also, there's a rumor that CM Punk and Vince McMahon are gonna have a confrontation tomorrow night on Raw. So I guess we'll have to watch and see about that. But basically, everything is surrounding CM Punk.
And everything's becoming more realer, too.
Yeah, it's a whole lot. I don't want to say a whole lot more unbelievable, but it's just a whole lot better.
TV.
Like, the TV PG is bullshit. Like, come on, it's ridiculous. So, changes are coming, especially with Mark Henry. He's basically taking over SmackDown.
He should have did this a long time ago.
And now, I think what CM Punk did, it inspired more wrestlers to do that.
Especially Cena.
Was on their mind. John Cena, Monday Night on Raw.
But how much of that was
on his mind? I would only say that the storyline part was the McMahon part, saying that he don't believe he can beat Punk.
You heard what McMahon said though? Walk out on me! Walk out on me! They all walked out on me. What did he say? He said, "Don't think you're Hogan." He's like, he was going off, McMahon. He's like that. He's like there was Steve Austin, there was Shawn Michaels, there was Bret Hart. He is right. Cena can walk away. They can just put the Miz in his place. They can put anybody else in his place. Anybody. What does Vince say? Anybody is replaceable. Anybody. It's wrestling. The show goes on.
And I guarantee a lot of money will be gone. A lot of money will
no matter what happened. I think if Cena did leave the WWE and went to TNA, I still think the WWE would kill TNA. No doubt about it. Kurt Angle went there. You know what I'm saying?
Basically what it comes down to is the First Amendment.
Freedom of speech.
Freedom of speech. So, if you can't have freedom of speech, even on TV, PG,
what do you have?
You can't have shit.
We might as well not even live in America.
Might as well not do this fucking show.
We might as well just just curl up in a friggin' ball.
What the fuck?
I don't know. It's crazy. For real. I mean, freedom of speech. And I'm not like John Cena. I agree with everything CM Punk said. Okay? Everything he said. I don't wish death upon Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon is the man. How you doing, Vince? What do you call it? Vince is the man. I don't wish death on Vince. But Triple H running the company, he's a wrestler. He's not a politician like Jeff Hardy. I'm not a politician. Never played that game. Never will. Jeff Hardy was coming right at Triple H when he said that. Okay? For real, Triple H, great wrestler. I love him. Part of the DX thing. But as part of controlling the wrestler's life, Hunter, Paul
He's not controlling the wrestler's life.
You're doing a bad job running the company. Let Vince control it. Let Vince do the creative team. Or better yet, let the NWE control it. And
well, on SmackDown,
the takeover is coming.
On SmackDown, they already replaced Michael Hayes as the head writer.
He sucks.
And now it's Ed. What the hell's his name? Koski?
Ed Kafursky or something.
Ed Koski. Never heard of you, dude. So.
But he's got to be better than Michael Hayes.
Yeah.
Everything Michael Hayes says, and I'm going to show you after this, when we go in there on that Legends table about Ric Flair and Russell's 80s, everything Michael Hayes says is wrong. No offense to you, Michael Hayes. I loved you, Terry Gordy, and Buddy Roberts, and the Freebirds. But Michael Hayes, you are burnt out. With everything you say, you smoked a lot of joints or blunts in your life, or whatever else you friggin' smoked. You're burnt out because everything you say is wrong. I mean, you do say a lot of alright stuff, but a lot of stuff, a lot of comments you make, that's why you're not in the Hall of Fame, Michael. I mean, I respect what you did in the ring, and you paved the way for a lot of people, but Michael Hayes, the NWE, me, we know more than you. For real. You put us down at a Legends table, and that'll be entertaining. And I'm not saying it isn't entertaining now, because JR's the man, Pat Patterson, they're legends. Michael Hayes, you're a legend. It's just, you can't call talent right. That's just my personal opinion. That's all. You know what I'm saying? Go to TNA.
Speaking of talent, the WWE has a lot of talent, and they go everywhere in the world to show this talent.
Yeah,
they go over to Australia, and the Big Show, Christian, and Sin Cara have items missing from their luggage, along with half the SmackDown team.
See,
that is fucking ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
They go over there,
entertain
you. They put a show on for you everywhere. They travel God knows how many hours it took to get over there, and you're gonna steal from them? It had to be somebody in the airport. It wasn't another wrestler or anything like that.
You never know. It could have been another wrestler.
Nah, it wasn't another wrestler.
Maybe it was Repo Man.
Oh God.
Repo Man.
Anyway, but come on now. You go to another country and then you gotta worry about your stuff getting stolen. It's fucking ridiculous.
You see Repo Man over there with his bandit over there like, Repo Man. That's who he's. I remember when he stole the Macho Man's hat back in the day. He's like, I got the Macho Man's hat. That's when wrestling was fun, wasn't it? Macho Man was all mad about it. Remember, he said, he took my hat, brother. I just remembered that. I was thinking, you were saying wrestlers in the back. I could just see Repo Man like in South Africa stealing all SmackDown shit. That would just crack me up. But anyway, I'm looking at this right here. It kind of looks like a picture of the Joker. Speaking of the Joker, there's a guy on TNA and Sting. This is the best I've ever seen Sting in his career. Sting is off the friggin' wire. He's off the hinges.
And I love it.
And I love it too. I've never seen Sting like this. I mean, he's laying on top of the lockers the other night laughing. Sitting there, Kurt Angle's like, what the hell's with you? You know what I'm saying? This is the Sting I love. This is the Sting I love. You know what I'm saying? And what about Anderson joining Immortal?
I think it's all set up.
What do you think it's a setup like how? You think he's setting Immortal up?
Yeah, he's going to set Immortal up, and I don't know, I just have this feeling that Hogan's going to screw Anderson.
Yeah, I think Hogan's going to go back to being a face sooner or later. Not in the ring, because we know he's older, but I think, you know, like Sting says, he wants to bring back the real Hulk Hogan.
Nah.
Like,
not
when it comes crashing down and it hurts inside.
Not even that, just...
Not Hollywood.
Hulk Hogan.
Eat your, what is it?
Say your prayers.
Say your prayers, eat your vitamins, you know what I mean? Train.
Not even that, just...
Well, remember a couple weeks ago, Sting was stuffing the vitamins in his mouth?
Oh my God.
That shit was funny, man. TNA they be doing something. They're not WWE, and hey, I would take the offer from TNA any day. You put the NWE in charge, we will turn TNA into a media powerhouse. And that's
we got Money in the Bank coming up next week, and that's going to be real big.
Predictions real quick on Money in the Bank.
Predictions.
Is CM Punk walking out Chicago the WWE champion? I say yes. Or else Chicago's going to riot. You say
if he does walk out of there, he's going to... Cena's going to get screwed. Something's going to happen, but it's just... I don't know what's going to happen, but it's either going to be another screw job,
like the Macho,
or Cena might turn heel and McMahon, it would be all storyline from the get-go. Who knows? I don't know. They They got to do something.
And as far as
they want him to stay, but
he don't want to stay.
And if he stays, they said he might become a babyface.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Speaking of things too, the NWE will be at SmackDown July 26th, 2011 at the Wells Fargo Center, Philadelphia, PA. Section 216A. Bring your NWE signs. Let the crowd know that we're there, because this isn't, you know what I mean? We're going to the top. This is, like I said, we're not like some people on the internet that have been sitting on the internet 5 years and get their 14,000 viewers and they're happy with that and they like to make predictions and it's their hobby. Yeah, we love wrestling. We live, eat, and breathe wrestling, but we want to go to the top. We want to go to the WWE. We want to go to FCW first if we have to. TNA, Ring of Honor, Mexico. I'll go to CZW and do that crazy shit. I don't care. You know, I want to be heard in the wrestling world. The NWE needs to be heard.
You've been warned.
We're the change. The takeover is coming. The NWE is coming. When you're at SmackDown and you see us, throw up the NWE signs. Cheer Joey G, cheer Buddha Mike, cheer Cameraman, cheer Danny Mac, cheer us all. We're no joke. We going straight to the top. Straight to the top. Okay, we ain't gonna let you down like LeBron and D Wade and Chris Bosh did in Miami. We ain't gonna let you down like that, I promise you. We're gonna bring it home, okay? And the people are gonna be talking about New World Entertainment. And that, you know what I'm saying? Vince, like I said, how you doing?
The takeover has arrived.
Yes, it has.
Be prepared. You've been warned. That's it. It's a wrap.
And there's another thing. What's up with John Morrison?
He actually just returned to the Ring of Honor, I guess. To
you went to Ring of Honor?
Well, no.
WWE, that's Superstars going.
Not Ring of Honor. I mean FCW.
FCW?
Yeah, he went to FCW to do. Yeah, and people got the FCW stars got really mad because it was all about John Morrison. They just had a show the other night, but he has to come out and do his thing because he's got to, basically that's a rehab for him.
Yeah.
Just like in anything, like in baseball.
You go to the minors.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
But they were really mad.
Football, you go to the practice squad.
The FCW stars were really mad because it was all about John Morrison. But him and Molina will be back soon.
Yeah, and I think Morrison, he needs to go heel. Morrison reminds me of like an Edge. That's who Morrison reminds me of. Him and Mulaney could be like Edge and Lita was back in 06, 07. But I want to real quick make a prediction. I really think The Miz, if he don't win Raw's Money in the Bank, is going to jump in SmackDowns. But if that doesn't happen, I think Wade Barrett will win SmackDown's Money in the Bank. And Raw's, I think Rey Mysterio is going to win Raw's. If The Miz doesn't do something crazy, which I hope you do, Miz, because Mike Mazzoni, you are awesome.
SmackDown.
The Miz is awesome.
SmackDown's either going to be Sheamus or Daniel Bryan.
Daniel Bryan wouldn't mind.
And then Raw, it's either going to be R-Truth.
Don't forget about Swagger or Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler's paid his dues. Don't be surprised to see Dolph Ziggler win that Money in the Bank, even though he is the U.S. champion, because The Miz is the U.S. champion.
It's going to be Drew Mac.
I don't know if Drew Mac's in it. Drew Mac deserves it. You know what I mean?
I thought he was
like all them guys, Zack Ryder, them guys back, they're all future talent. Zack Ryder's a good wrestler. Woo woo. The Long Island, what are they calling the Long Island Treat? I like Zack Ryder. Woo woo. For real. But it's the NWE for this week. I hope you all had a happy 4th. Buddha was down the shore. Didn't take Joey G with him, but you know what I mean? We're going to be down the shore. Look for us. Look for a SmackDown. July 26th, Wells Fargo, Section 216A. Look for Joey G, Buddha Mike, and Cameraman. Bring your NWE sign. And if you have any connections out there, let them all know about the NWE because we going to the top. Thank you for watching us, all you haters. You can all get it.